I'm Benny Dixon, and I'm one of the principals of MEG, which is Women Energy Group, which is a company we founded in 2009, and we are an energy storage company, a solutions company that helps energy companies store energy. Pretty simple what we do. I went to Oklahoma State, have an agriculture degree and animal science degree. Thought I was going to be a veterinarian at one time. Ended up being an athletic director at Union High School without an educational degree. Had a master's degree. Went in there in 1990. Had a good foundation. Gil Cloud, the previous athletic director, had some vision, and Wesley Jarman, the superintendent, did, but they were gone when I got there, and walked out there one day, and the very first football game we went to, we were a very good football team. I think we were state quarterfinals that year, and we didn't have, the stands were not full. So I went into the entertainment business mode then. What do we got to do to get those people there? So that's when we kind of started the halftime shows that we were known for then, and you know, Rocket Man coming in a jetpack, bringing in the fireworks, and Cirque du Soleil out of Vegas we hired. So we started entertaining people and sold out our tickets every year, months before the season did. And so everybody expected a great halftime show, and we got the crowd there. And we always had a very good football program, so that kind of added that. I love athletics, and I do a TV talk show. Mike Ziegenhorn, for the last 2 or 3 years, we've done some things here locally, and we broadcast ball games to a weekly TV talk show. You know, what I like about sports, it's a laboratory that you can learn how to be a part of something and not be so, it's about me, it's about we. And in athletics in high school and college, it's not life-threatening like life's decisions are. So it's really a laboratory that you can have forgiveness in, but it teaches a lot about life skills. And I think it's real important. That's the reason I always want to have an artificial football field down, not because I can sell one and make a dime. It's that all these kids can use that, and it gets them involved in an activity where they have to share and not be an I person, but a we person. In 2009, had an idea, and I'm not an expert, obviously, in energy storage or in storage technology, but I could see the marketplace, and so called a guy that was running the oldest battery company in the world that knew about batteries, and talked to him and convinced him that we ought to be partners. What we do is we take the energy that those windmills or solar panels produce, and we put it in a system with a lot of electronics and battery storage primarily, and we store that energy, and when they need it, they just use it. And they use it as they need to, and there's plenty stored there. So it's like a bucket of energy or a gallon of gas. You use it until you lose it, but we keep it in there. So if you don't have our storage medium, you have to use it when you produce it or you lose it. So with this, you can be running a windmill at night when it's dark and not use it, and store energy and use it during the daytime or later that month or whatever you want to do. This is not any different than being a football coach and a football team. You still have people. Some people are quarterbacks, some people are tackles, some people are kickers. You find the right people, put them in the right place, and get out of their way, and that's what I've done with this company. Even though I'm not an engineer, and we do a lot of engineering in this company. The solar companies, the wind companies are a big client of ours, and when you get into storage, everybody needs, or backup power, I should say. Everybody needs backup power from hospitals, when your power outages, things like that. So we do a lot of backup power for the telecom industry, and we are looking at other markets, but we're a young company, so we have to be careful not to bite too much of that big elephant. You know, it's just about stretching the world, stretching your market, you know, whether it's in energy storage, whether it's in athletics or whatever. Well, you know, I've been in almost all places of the world here recently in the last couple of years, and when it boils down to it, you can't beat Tulsa, Oklahoma. You just can't beat it, you know, and I always tell people, when I go into other countries through customs, the lines are not near as long going into there as they are when I come back home to the United States. So we still are the greatest country on earth, and I think Tulsa's the best city in the world to raise your kids in, and it's just a great place to live.